你好。
你好。你好。我想说人故事。
你好吗
？Yes. Yes. 那没牌子。看看。你干嘛呀？你干嘛？你是来这旅游的吗？410。你来这干嘛？
Ni hao. Why not spark off 2011 with some cultural nourishment and accompany me on a virtual tour of Beijing? After all, China is predicted to become the next superpower to astound the planet. Although it is a melting pot of diverse cultures and schools of thought, ranging from Tibetan and Zen Buddhism to Manchu shamanism, Chinese philosophy is united by its emphasis on harmony, auspiciousness, and longevity. Bicycles, red lanterns, Peking willow trees, imperial roofs, roast duck, jade, and circuses. These elements are traditionally associated with Chinese culture, yet we know so little about them. Now, let's immerse ourselves into the everyday life of Beijing. Part 2 Bicycles, 9 a.m. Beijing's multitude of bikes is not only a shield against global warming, but equally a prop for carrying raw materials, practically entire shops exploding with groceries. Looking at rickshaws, one is likely to feel sorry for their drivers, carrying millions of tourists on a daily basis. Part 3 Red Lanterns, 10 a.m. I always wondered what life would look like from inside a Chinese paper lantern. Due to Beijing's windy breeze, these red lanterns are constantly swinging, as if trying to impart something to the passers-by. Chinese lanterns originated in 230 BC and are believed to bring good luck. The rolling paper presents tall cylindrical lanterns, often associated with restaurants and bars. There is also the tomato light, known as Big Red, the classic round mid-size lantern. Crystal magic, geometrically shaped lamps constructed of many square and triangular panes. And now, check out this modern iron version. Part 4 Willow Trees, 11 a.m. Beijing's willow trees, growing in the capital's spectacular parks, remind me of those ancient brides who weep because they are suddenly abandoned by their treacherous grooms. Did you know that the weeping willow is a hybrid of the Chinese Peking willow and the white willow breed from Europe? In China, some people carry willow branches with them on the day of their tomb sweeping, otherwise known as the Qingming festival. Furthermore, willow branches are also placed on gates and front doors in order to drive away the evil spirits that supposedly wander on Qingming. Thus, according to Chinese mythology, the willow tree is associated with communication between humans and the underworld. Part 5 Roofs, 12 a.m. Thanks to their vibrant colors and multitude of layers, ancient Chinese roofs, sprinkled all over Beijing, make me think of delicious cake. The most popular color schemes for ancient roofs are ultramarine and ochre. Historically, Chinese imperial roof decoration was only allowed on official buildings of the empire. Along the unions between the roof panels, near the corner, a row of small figures was placed. These were often made of glazed ceramic and formed an outward marching procession. Moreover, the imperial dragon, placed at the tail of the procession, represented the authority of the state. At the head of the procession was a man riding a phoenix. According to one legend, this represented a minion of the emperor who grew greedy for power and was hanged from the roof gable for treason. Another interpretation claimed that this was a person serving the emperor, being watched by an odd number of beasts. The mythical beasts were set to pounce upon the man and devour him should he stray from performing his duties. In contrast to this classical roof structure, modern roofs can be of all possible shapes, ranging from circular TV tower type to asymmetrical and diagonal. Most modern buildings have Chinese characters with English translations on their rooftops. As you can see, Chinese architects were always proficient at constructing roofs. No wonder that Beijing's trendiest club is situated on the 80th floor of the China World Summit wing. Part 6. Duck. 1 p.m. Now, what would you like for lunch? How did I guess? Peking duck. Duck has been roasted in China since the southern and northern dynasties. A variation of roast duck was prepared for the Emperor of China in the Yuan dynasty. The first restaurant specializing in Peking duck, Bianyi Fang, was established in the Xiangyuku, Quanmen area of Beijing in 1416. By the mid-20th century, Peking duck had become a national symbol of China, favored by tourists and diplomats alike. Part 7. Shopping. 3 p.m. China is, of course, known for its cheap markets. At times, the shopkeeper's sales skills in English are limited to coffee, hello, hello, coffee. Nevertheless, don't be misled by the word cheap. What costs 100 yen for someone who speaks Mandarin could cost 1,000 yen for an ignorant tourist. In both cases, aggressive bargaining is vital. 离别时刻就该潇洒，谁给我这些那些最错误的说Part 8. Jade. 5 p.m. Who would have thought that such exquisite wonders could be created out of a piece of jade? Viewed as the imperial gem, jade was used to create utilitarian and ceremonial objects, including indoor decorative items and jade burial suits. Over the centuries, jade became a favorite material for the crafting of Chinese scholars' objects, such as rests for calligraphy brushes and the mouthpieces of some opium pipes, due to the belief that breathing through jade would bestow longevity upon smokers who used such a pipe. Part 9. Circus. 7 p.m. And now, after such a productive day, some evening entertainment is what we need. Take a look at China's renowned bird circus. So, next time you see these Chinese symbols anywhere in the world, you'll react differently to them. 再见。